are presenting our project, a study of English idioms in Sabrina Carpenter's songs, presented by me, Emily Numan-Ray-Kroger.
And me, Purity, and for our advisor, Ajahn Tarintanawong.
For the first chapter, the introduction. Many English learners generally understand textbook English but struggle with idiomatic expressions in real life. Because idioms are an essential part of English in various media, and that includes songs. Idioms cannot be translated literally, so studying their meanings is very important on how to apply to use them in real life. Why study idioms in songs? Since English is the universal language and is used for communication worldwide, it is very important to learn English. And listening to English songs is one of the most popular methods because the lyrics are in English and it is very accessible. So it also helps people learn more about idiomatic expressions.
And for our next question is why we choose Sabrina Carpenter is the main artist for our project. So Sabrina Carpenter is known for her vocal and songwriting skill. She used unique use of words, phrases allowing creative interpretation and also reflect modern communication, Tennessee languages, and slang. Therefore, the researchers chose to study English idioms in Sabrina Carpenter's 3 full studio album. The 5th album, Emails I Can't Stand, the 6th album, Short and Sweet, and the 7th album, Man's Best Friend, which ranked highest on the Billboard 200. So this is a chart that shows Sabrina Carpenter's full history on the Billboard 200, and also her song in the latest album. This is the awards that she got, the Best Album of the Year at MTV VMAs and the Grammys.
And the objective of our study is to study English idioms occurring in Sabrina Carpenter's songs with the scope of the 3 albums that Corey just said. Then for the second chapter, we studied about English learning with songs in Thailand, which proved that learning with songs really improve students' English. And then we also did a research with English learning with songs abroad from the Eastern world, which is Japan, and from the Western world, which is France.
And the next one is our theoretical framework. So we choose 2 main theories for our project. The first one is fundamental theory, which are classified by the non-written elements. The first one is pure idiom, the second one is semi-idioms, and the third one is literal idioms. And for our second theories, we use Mackay's theory, which are classified by the grammatical structure. The first one is flexible idiom, the second one is two-meal idiom, the third one reversible binomial idiom, the fourth phrasal compound, and the last one incorporating verb idiom. So we choose one idiom type from each theory to use for this analysis. From Fernando's theory, we use pure idiom, and from Mackay's theory, we use flexible idiom. And the reason that we choose Fernando and Mackay's theory is that even though their theories are quite old, they are still widely accepted as the foundation framework about studying idioms in linguistics. And both Mackay and Fernando together combine make a perfect balance for our project. Since Mackay looks at how idioms are built, while Fernando looks at how they are used.
Then for the third chapter, we have the methodology. So the album section, we chose Sabrina Carpenter's top 3 albums on the Billboard 200. So for the selecting step, we collect the album list, check the Billboard, rank the albums, and then select the top 3 and verify the data. And then we have very reliable lyric sources like Sabrina Carpenter's official YouTube channel and Genius.com. And then we analyze the lyrics. So we study the lyrics and then we identify the idioms, classify the type of them, and then verify with the dictionary and then summarize it. So the findings we found 60 pure idioms and 35 phrasal verb idioms, making a total of 95 idioms. And for the data quality analysis and inspection, we asked 3 professors to help evaluate our idioms, and most of them all passed the IOC evaluation criteria.
So for this one is our chapter 4 result and data analysis. So the idiom we found based on Fernando's theories and Mackay's theory, we found pure idioms, which are idioms that cannot be translated literally because they carry figurative meaning. And the second one, phrasal idiom from Mackay's theory, that are formed by combining a verb with a preposition. So basically, across the 3 albums, some songs contain both pure idiom and phrasal idiom, while others contain only one type or none at all. So this is the charts and the table that summarize the frequency of idioms that we found in each song. For the first album, Emails I Can't Stand, we found 5 pure idioms, 9 phrasal idioms, and a total of 14 idioms. For our second album, Short and Sweet, we found 11 pure idioms and also 11 phrasal idioms, making it a total of 22 idioms.
And for the last album, Man's Best this friend, we found 44 pure idioms, 15 phrasal verb idioms, making it a total of 59 idioms. And so for the last chapter, chapter 5, the discussion is that Fernando's and Mackay theories reveal the subtlety of English in songwriting, and that Sabrina Carpenter uses both pure idioms and phrasal verb idioms to enrich her lyrics and convey emotions. And for the observations, Sabrina Carpenter has a style that blends poetic idioms and contemporary language together, making songs accessible and emotionally powerful.
So for our conclusion, for the research question, how many English idioms that appeared in Sabrina Carpenter's song? So from the study, we have found 60 pure idioms, 35 phrasal idioms, making a total of 95 idioms. For our limitation of the study, so we as a researcher still have sufficient expertise in analysis of the complex type of English idiom. And also, this project only rely on selected categories from the theory. And for recommendation, for those interested in studying English idiom can expand the scope of research to include songs by other artists and change the source of study from songs to other types of work.
And this is all about our project. Thank you so much for listening.